who would you say is more pro-Trump? DeSantis or Lake?
Lake.
Okay, is it even a question?
No.
She said the other day, my husband is my second favorite person. She says because my favorite person is Trump. Okay, so it's fair to say she's more pro-Trump
Right.
than DeSantis.
Right.
Is it fair to say that Lake, Trump, and DeSantis all have similar backbones?
Yes.
Okay, they're all tough. They're not lightweights. You can't push them around. She's not afraid. DeSantis is not afraid. And obviously Trump is not afraid. Okay. If you had to choose between those two as a VP for Trump, which one would you choose?
I would choose DeSantis, but I can also see that there could be a personality weakness that will cause Trump to pick Lake. In other words, it's a personality weakness if somebody is all about the flattery. It's a personality weakness if someone says, I need to pick the person who thinks I'm the greatest. And if that is Trump's sole metric, and there are some people who think it is, he will pick Lake for that reason. But what I'm saying is that if Trump is thinking in terms of his own best interest and his own best interest alone, then he will say that, look, there were things that I didn't do the last time. I've got to be honest about my own presidency. I should have fired Comey on day one. That would have avoided myself a whole lot of problems had I done that. I should have gotten rid of Christopher Wray. I need an inside administrative guy who is a massive ass kicker. And I need someone who has the experience of doing that and would have the trust of the Republican base that they will do that for me. Who's that guy? That's going to be DeSantis. Carrie Lake is a newcomer. She's a newscaster. She's going to be a first-term, let's just say she wins. She'll be a first-term governor. Let her get her experience. There's probably going to be, I mean, hey, you talk about 12 years. There could be a DeSantis-Carrie Lake ticket 12 years from now. So, in other words, these people have...
No, not even 12 years, 4 years from now, 6 years from now.
Yeah, so I'm just saying there are options down the road. But if I were Trump, I would not go with somebody as new as Carrie Lake.
Now, let me give you the DeSantis argument. For the people that are pro-DeSantis, I fully understand the pro-Trump argument. I understand the Lake argument. Let's talk about the DeSantis argument. People who are in his ear, okay? There's a difference between who gives me advice versus what I know what's going on. Meaning, people can tell me, pal, let me tell you, here's who you are. You're so this, you're so that. I'm like, we're not there yet. We're 3 years away. But I appreciate the compliment, but we're not there yet, right? What do you think people around DeSantis are telling him? You think they're telling him, I think if Trump calls you as a VP, you take it. I think you start negotiating right now with Trump for you to be the VP. Or do you think people in his camp are saying, everybody in America is modeling after your state? The chances of having this opportunity again may not happen for a long time because we're going to forget about COVID in 6 years. Because 2024, you got 2028. Ain't nobody talking COVID in 2028. They're going to be like, dude, COVID was 10 years ago. Because in 2028, it's going to be what? 7-8 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. People are over it. They've moved on by that time. So if he runs on his record of COVID in 2027, 2028, nothing's going to happen there.
Right.
And then if he... if he sits and waits and then he runs on his record as a governor under Trump, they're going to say, well, because Trump was the president. It wasn't really you. It was because Trump was really the president. This is your time to run. You ought to run. So as much as, many Republicans, I'm sure, think a Trump-DeSantis ticket is game over, yes, I also don't know the counsel that's being given to DeSantis behind closed doors is, hey, you should be open to the number 2 idea rather than the number 1 idea. I don't know if I see that.
If you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.